Hey guys, what's up? It's Kenzie and today I'm going to be sharing my journey with Crohn's colitis. I have a disclaimer, I'm not trying to say poor me, I just want to share my journey and let people know of what we go through with this disease and maybe see if anybody else can relate to me or if I can help someone else. So if I do, please contact me in my socials. I always link them at the end of the video, so I would love to hear your story if you also deal with this. This journey is kind of long. It's been a long few years and it's still continuing. So my stories might be all over the place, but I'm going to try my best to keep it organized and in order. Alright, I'm going to start off with a brief summary of what Crohn's colitis is, just in case if you missed my video before this. Crohn's colitis is an immune disorder where you might get stomach aches, iron deficiencies, blood in your stool. It can cause a lot of pains and it can really affect you both mentally and physically. Now to get on with my start of the journey. I was in junior high, 8th, 9th, 10th grade. And I just remember going to get my physical because I was going to start playing some sports in junior high, and they always draw your blood. Turns out my blood test came back really crazy. That was so scary. From there on, I had to go get checked out. Then they started asking all these questions that led to my bathroom, which you don't usually think anything's wrong with you, especially if you're just like used to it. It's part of your daily routine, so I really wasn't like thinking, oh, there's something wrong with me, because I was just so used to how my body reacted to things. But they started asking questions about my bathroom and like what it was like. From there on, I had a colonoscopy and endoscopy, which is where they put a camera down your throat and up your butt. I know, really fun. And yeah, from there on, I was diagnosed with severe Crohn's colitis. Now, this was really scary because they're talking all medicines, they're telling me what I need to do, and at this point, I'm like, what the heck? I literally just got my blood drawn, and now you're telling me that I have to be on a medicine for the rest of my life? It gets even worse. I tried, the first medicine I went on was like a pill type. And they don't really have a lot of pills for Crohn's colitis or really like a lot of diseases. And by the way, this disease is not contagious, but it can be passed down genetically. So that ended up not working. The next medicine I tried was Remicade, which is an infusion. So an infusion is where you get it through like your veins, like you get an IV in and then it goes through your body like that. I was on that for a few months and sadly, it did not work. And then after that, I tried every other medicine in the book. Did not work. Ended up being on steroids for over a year, maybe 2. Then things just really went downhill. When I say they went downhill, I really mean it. So back to junior high, a big side effect I would have, which caused, I do have an iron deficiency, so I am anemic. So this could be a big reason why I was like this, but I'd be sitting in class and at a certain time of day, I would literally shake there in class and everybody like, it's hot in here, like, why are you cold? I didn't know that. Like, I literally was freezing, and to the point where every day in school, I had to leave school and go home because I was so cold and take a hot bath or hot shower, burn my skin, and still be freezing. Now tell me that's not normal, because it isn't. If you're burning your skin with heat and you're still not warm, there is something wrong with you. Please go get it checked out if you feel that way. Anyways, that was a huge, like, big warning right there that something was up. From there on, school still was difficult for me. I had to use the bathroom a lot. I was always cold. I never felt good. I had all these stomach aches. This was kind of the beginning of my journey. And then I was entering high school. Now, I'd say sophomore year was pretty good until the middle of the year. I'm not sure why it was good until the middle of the year, but once it hit a certain point of the year, I just got sick, like really sick, to the point where my following year, I had to go online for school. Now, if you're going online because of your health, it really sucks. You're missing out socially, and I'm a very social person, so for me, it didn't only mess with me like with school, but it messed with me mentally because I am a big social butterfly, and I just love to do things such as YouTube. Like, I was in a broadcasting class. I got taken away from it because of my stupid health. And honestly, that really hurts me till this day. Like, I get embarrassed for not being able to work because of my health issues. I do push myself to do little things like DoorDash, but it's not always steady. But I can't be reliable right now because of how severe my health is, and a lot of people don't understand that, and I hate to explain it to everyone because it can get embarrassing. But I just want you to know, if you're in the same spot as me and you are struggling to maybe work every day like normal people do with no health issues, I'm sorry you're going through that because it does suck. I do feel like a failure sometimes, even though I do go to school full time and I do try to push myself to work as much as I can. I try to create art to sell. I try to work DoorDash. I try to shop for people. I try to do little things here and there, but some days you just don't feel good and it's not your fault. So if you're like me, please don't push yourself to feel bad. Like, it's okay. We all have rough days and this is just our struggle. Anyways, back to my story. I was taken out of high school, and it was one of the biggest years of my life that I was taken out of high school, which was junior year, where you take all of your like college placements, you get to bond with all your classmates. All these big events that happened junior year and senior year were happening, and I missed out on all that because I was stuck doing online school. Trust me, don't think I didn't try going to school, because I did. Now, I did try going in school in person, but I physically couldn't get out of bed because of my issues were so severe. And at that point, I have tried every single medicine in the book for my disease. Not only that, I have done holistic medicines, laser appointments. I literally went on a liquid diet, which is where you can't eat, you can't even chew a piece of gum. All you can have is water and these protein shakes called Ensure, or the off-brand ones, or Juice Ensures, which are just your nutritional values to make sure you're still retaining weight. And that still did nothing for me. I had to slowly reintroduce foods. Like, for example, I couldn't have butter in my eggs. I just had to have plain eggs. Like, that was one of the first foods I introduced to myself, and it was really difficult, let me tell you that. It's not easy living with this disease, and I don't really post about it until now. I feel like it's important for me to spread awareness that people do go through these things, even though it may look like I don't. I really do, and it is hard, and I hate to bring faith into it already, but I would say my faith has got me through a lot of this. I will go on with that later on in the video, but it has got me through everything, along with my family and friends. I'm so thankful I have them, because I don't think I'd be here today if I didn't have them. Last year was my senior year as a high schooler. I did half online and half in school because I was a little bit better, but I physically looked bad because I was taking a steroid called prednisone, and I actually am on it right now, which causes my face to get really fat, and it causes you to gain a lot of weight. So whenever I look at pictures or videos from that time, I just kind of get upset about it because of my face and how I look. But if anybody ever questions me on it, that's the reason I looked like that. It's because of my prednisone. It is embarrassing for me. Trust me, I've gotten some hate comments about it on social media, but I try not to take them too personal because nobody ever knows what you're going through. to carry on, so senior year ended and now I'm on my second year of college. Okay, I'm editing this right now, but I do want to mention I did take some college classes in high school, but I did get taken out of it because of health reasons, and I'm still working at it, so yeah. Last year, I graduated. We had the huge pandemic. Graduated and still had struggles, and to this day, right now, I am still struggling very, very, very badly with my Crohn's colitis. I am hoping to go to the Mayo Clinic, which is my last resort. I've been to every doctor in the state, almost. Been to the highest place almost in our country, and now my last resort is the Mayo Clinic. So if you pray for my health, pray for me to get better, pray for me to heal, and pray for everyone around you, because you never know what anybody's going through. I just thought it was important to share this story and give you guys a little insight of what Crohn's colitis is really like and how it can be. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, and social media tends to make everything look that way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably do a more in-depth story time, but for now, this is what I'm gonna post. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.